Get ready for the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And a look at the stats for Klay Thompson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So the Houston starting 5. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Davis in at the 4. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And the tip goes to Houston. And here's Van Vliet. Eason, the pass to Smith. That shot missing. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. And now the Mavs on the run. And it's Gafford missing. Pass to Eason. Here he goes. It's Eason with the jam.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Gafford the screen. Irving with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. Out to Thompson. Launches it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. From 8 feet away. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket. Always ready to take it inside.
You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving finds Davis. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. It's stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
He's just so savvy at drawing fouls. Davis gets to the line almost as much as anyone.
Anthony Davis.
The first one falls. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem. It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's Green. Washington grabs the miss.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Gafford with a screen on Green. Outside for Davis. Back to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Thompson's got 6 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Dallas. If the playoffs started today, they'd go in as the 7th seed. And of course, Houston, now 7.5 games back.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Irving up top, guarded by Van Vliet. Here's Davis. Offensive rebound. Washington outside. Back to Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Out to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. They shoot again! Back to Davis. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Smith passes to Van Vliet. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. This one for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
And Houston has possession. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Pass to Eason. Fires for 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. And here is Thompson. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Thompson's got 8 points.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot up. It makes him so much more lethal.
Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And Richard, the former 2nd overall pick in 2021. We all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
And Houston making a change here. Landale's checked in for Alperen Sengun. Whitmore comes in for Smith. Brooks, he's checked in for Eason. And it's Thompson in for Van Vliet.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Green for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 9. Washington drives in. Now here's Davis. The D's right on him. Outside for Irving. Over Green. Here's Davis. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. He's got 11.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Dallas on top, up by 11. We've got more in store for you right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
So the Rockets 5 now. We've got him in Thompson. Cam Whitmore out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Green, and it's Landale in at the center, filling out the middle. And here's Green from the arc. Green's feeling it at the arc.
There's a nice pace to Green's game, so the pull-up, it could be a weapon for him.
Davis a screen. Irving against Green, and it's Irving missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Davis, the pass to Irving. Oh, AD! An easy target on the lob.
Everything is going AD's way. He is in that zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Green against Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Marshall, he's checked in for Davis. Exum comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the shot goes down.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Dallas leading by 8. Here's Christie. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Brooks. Pass to Whitmore. Green, a screen. He is hauled in by Exum. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Lively with a screen on Thompson. And he lobs it up! And a slam dunk by Lively!
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Time now to hear from our reporter, Alan DeForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Whitmore. After the basket by Dallas. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that game against the Heat, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
And he can't make it 3 for 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Jabari Smith.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Christie's shot is off. Rockets trail by 10. Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done.
And that one's good. Sengun's got his second basket.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
1:33 left in the second period. Pass to Marshall. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Christie. It's rebounded by Sengun.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And they get it back. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball. And Sengun throw it down.
That is why the team is playing Van Vliet. He has the ability to spot open teammates.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. All right, let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come away with steals. In the third spot, the Rockets.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game. Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Davis with a screen on Van Vliet. Irving for 3. Pass to Davis. Washington outside. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 3. Up and over Smith. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Washington. Davis has got 15 points. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Van Vliet. And Davis with the block.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
They break out 5-on-3. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Dallas on top, up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Well, I think of Houston, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries you. I'm starting to feel that this team needs a culture change.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
The Mavericks lead by 4. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Thompson. And it's Washington in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Houston foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Daniel Gafford.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Rockets trail by 5. Stolen by Davis. Easy 2 for AD.
A premier player in this league, Davis with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
Van Vliet finds Smith. Outside, Green. Here's Şengün. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Şengün's got 8 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Irving attacking. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Pass to Eason. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. He has 7.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yet from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And right here, an intimidating group. The leaders in blocked shots over the past month. In the third spot, Daniel Gafford, and of course, Derek Lively.
And guys have been thinking twice about shooting when these two are in the area. An impressive display of shot blocking from these guys.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. Şengün against Gafford. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Davis and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Now here's Şengün. Give him 8. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist number. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive. Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
And Houston making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And here's Thompson for 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Thompson with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And finished off by Davis.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's Van Vliet. Smith and a missed layup. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Smith outside. Can they get it? Drops in the 3.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. Now here's Dinwiddie, tightly guarded, and he gets that one. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Outside, Green. Here's Şengün. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Şengün's got 12.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
Out left to the wing. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Lively. Back to Dinwiddie. And he's going for the oop here. Thompson with a steal. A clear look for Green. He gets hauled in by Exum.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Christie passes to Dinwiddie. Lively with a screen on Green. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's Dallas going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Good D, good pull. Understand something, one shot, one rebound, and let's go. We take care of the ball, get good shots, and get back on defense. Keep talking.
Efficiency, fundamentals. That's what I'm hearing from Jason Kidd.
Yeah, there's a toughness to the way they're playing right now, and they're communicating as well. That's what Coach wants to keep seeing.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So the Rockets 5 now. Whitmore is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Green in at the point. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And the Mavericks with some changes.
Hands together for your detailed crew.
Irving against Green. Irving attacking. Outside for Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Irving against Green. Pass to Thompson. Gafford with the block. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And it's Irving missing.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Landale. Here's Green. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson outside. And here's Davis. Finished off by Davis.
And let's not forget about his athleticism. Dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And Houston will go for a different look here. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Landale. Smith comes in for Whitmore. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Thompson. It's stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. And Davis slams it home.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Outside Eason. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now, here's Green. Smith outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Rockets trail by 15. Outside, Green for 3. Smith, another 3 from Houston.
He fits right into this next generation of power forwards. Smith, look, he is comfortable at any range.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Now, here's Green. Looking to get it going. He can't hit that time. Thompson with some nice D. Dallas leading by 13. Gafford with a screen on Van Vliet. Irving against Van Vliet. Gafford with a screen on Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Here's Irving. Got a hand on it.
A little attitude on that swat. Şengün making his presence felt.
Rockets trail by 13. Green going at the D, and it's hammered home by Green.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Irving for 3, and the three-pointer goes. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now here's Green. Şengün, a screen on Thompson. Here's Green. Again, Houston.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Mavericks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And boy, did they need to win this game after dropping the first 2 matchups against this squad. Now they can go into the final game of the season series with a ton of confidence.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Davis.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Pass to Irving. So Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. When we trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively, it makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Anthony Davis.